How's it going, folks? I know it's been a while since I posted any original content. Life has gotten in the way. Work is super busy, so, please forgive me. Today is July 1st. And what that means here in the state of Rhode Island is our assault weapons ban went into full effect. So as of today, you can no longer buy, sell, or manufacture anything that the scumbag Democrats on Smith Hill and Providence deem an assault weapon, which is pretty much any magazine-fed semi-automatic rifle or any shotgun that holds more than 6 rounds. They were trying to ban all semi-automatic pistols, but that didn't work. Another thing they tried to sneak into this bill, because it was actually voted on a year ago, and it was going to go into effect a year later, which was today. They tried to slip in a little amendment like that would ban possession. There was a small core group of, let's just say, some idiotic Democrat females sponsored by the Moms Demand Action and Every Town for Gun Safety that wanted to ban outright possession, where you would have till the end of this year, December 31st, to either transfer your firearms out of state, sell them to a local dealer, or turn them into the police with no compensation. But ever since they got wind that the DOJ was going to be suing these states that are passing these unconstitutional bans, they kind of shut their mouths, and this year's session ended last week or 2 weeks ago without that going in. So whatever we have now is grandfathered. But, of course, you have your typical, the Democrats that voted for this. They're celebrating today. This is a great thing. We had to do something. If it saves just one life, and so and so. I'm going to put a picture up in here from Rep. Jason Knight. He's a Democrat here in Rhode Island. He was one of the sponsors of the bill, and how he's praising it. And this man wants to be the next Attorney General of the state of Rhode Island. So hopefully any Republican that's, putting himself in the race for Attorney General gets elected. The problem here in Rhode Island is you have a lot of voter apathy. No matter how bad things get, people, complain about how bad things are. The roads suck, the bridges suck, the taxes are too high, things like that. Everybody on Smith Hill is on the take. But they still vote Democrat because, I voted Democrat my whole life, I'm not going to stop. No. They have that mentality and then, to me, they have no right to bitch or complain. You voted for this mess? Well, hey, deal with it. Reports from local gun shops over the past couple of weeks, you had till June 22nd. Because we have a 7-day wait here in Rhode Island. You had till June 22nd to actually, go to a store, fill out your 4473, and do your 7-day wait, 7 working days. If you had a concealed carry permit, though, you had instant check, and you could walk out same day. So you could buy up until 11:59, I believe it was, last night. And some of the gun stores did stay open till midnight. A few, mostly 11 p.m., so people could pick up their last-minute things. But you still had people going into the gun shops on Monday and trying to buy a firearm, and they were getting turned away because what they wanted to buy, of course, was going to be banned on Wednesday today. And, of course, they put up a stink. This is bullshit. Typical Rhode Islanders, losing their mind that they couldn't understand. Okay, you have to wait 7 days, and the 7 days would end after the ban took effect. They're like, I got my paperwork in before the ban. But you take possession of the firearm after the ban, and you couldn't do that. So yeah, I know a lot of dealers have to deal with ignorant people like that. So that's what's going on here in Rhode Island. It's a damn shame. I know it was just announced today that Harmeet Dillon of the Civil Rights Division, the DOJ, has formally sued the state of Virginia because their ban was supposed to take effect today too, but a judge down there said put a stay on it and said that the state police and the state cannot enforce the ban because it is unconstitutional. So we'll see what happens with that. But when are they going to announce that they're doing the same thing with Rhode Island? And none of the major gun groups have uttered a peep about helping out us legal gun owners here in the state of Rhode Island. NRA is a joke. They gave up on Rhode Island years ago. GOA hasn't said anything. FPC, Second Amendment Foundation, whatever. I haven't heard a peep from them. Thousands of us show up every year, to voice our opinion, that we're against every gun law that infringes on the Second Amendment, on our rights. But Democrats don't care. When this was voted in a year ago, the Speaker of the House of Rhode Island went on the news and said, we know we're going to have to fight this in court, but we have to do something. So that's the mentality of the Democrats here in Rhode Island. And Democrats have majority rule for, I think it's close to 92 years. And, we have nobody to blame but ourselves. I don't vote Democrat. I'm not a Republican either. I'm independent. So before anybody starts bashing me as you just hate the Democrats. Well, I hate both parties equally, but mostly Democrats because they hate the Constitution and they hate me. Because I'm a law-abiding gun owner, a veteran. I work hard. I mind my business. But they want to try and say, well, I don't like this, so you can't own it. Well, guess what? I'm not giving anything up. I'm not selling anything. I'm not transferring anything out of state. It's mine. I bought it legally. I'm keeping it. So, anybody has a problem with that, come talk to me in person. So, all right. I think I've ranted long enough. So, everybody have a great 4th of July weekend. Remember why we have the 4th of July. We celebrated our independence from the tyranny of British rule. And we all know what's going on over there these days. So, all right. Have a good one, folks, and I'll catch you all later.